Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Waifei Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunquei Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though Top suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Waifei Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither Tops nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, Tops will lead a security investigation in Waifei Peninsula and urge a swift return to business as usual.
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Waifei Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunquei Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suyuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Shifu's philosophy, Yunquei Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Waifei Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunquei Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunquei Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
All right, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
Wise and Senior Inhu must have gone to Yamchasin. Better go meet them there.
They're on sale right now.
Ah, the mystics from Yunquei Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Shifu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwen Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunque's summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
You seem to be in a pretty good mood, Mr. Damien. With so many people here for the security investigation, I expected you to be a little more on edge.
Your words always cut straight to the point, Master Bell, and I've always admired that. With the Exaltus appearing in Yfei Peninsula and Porsalumex being held responsible for security, I'm probably coming off as too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porsalumex and Yfei Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else who was appointed by corporate executives, though of course they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated this situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porsalumex.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
Oh? Why's that?
Ha! Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porsalumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Yfei Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Yfei Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porsalume issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of Porsalume, and by controlling Yfei Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be a formal event?
That's because Missy Zolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porsalumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylum Heights to participate in the Yfei Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porsalumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porcelumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side, so I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver a report to the public that we can be proud of.
Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
What do you have in mind, Wise? I'll go with whatever you decide.
After hearing all that from Damien, I'm curious about the guests. He's hard to read, and who knows how much of it was true. Let's split up and look around the banquet hall.
Oh. Hmm?
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now. It's not every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
at your top.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde. That girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
The Time Field. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grand... If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely...
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now. I really don't think he can handle this.
You All I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a Time Field?
But I'm just a student. I'm nothing like...
Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable. The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
So what? The media doesn't... Miss, the honor of the Timefield family now rests. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the...
Grandpa, did I make a... What's going... What's that?
Well,
I just had a dream. Eos and Emilian were playing, thank goodness. It was just some...
if Eos knew that's how it appeared in your dream, it'd probably be upset for a whole day. But forget that ridiculous dream for now. Senior Yinhu went to answer the door. Let's go and check. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this...
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the time...
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths and this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't...
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Miss Bell are currently staying.
Senior Yinhu, who was knocking just now?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking...
What? You...
Hi. I'm Belle.
Well, could you not bring that up again? I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but it's late, and I couldn't get in touch with anyone. I can't share all the details, but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
After hearing rumors that Alice might only be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumex clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Since Ms. Montefio spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Waifei Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, Belle, What do you think about this?
We're just proxies. Wouldn't it make more sense for her to hire a detective for something like this?
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunquei Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Hey, Signorine Hu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Stop putting more pressure on me, Senior.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumix have brought recently.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then. Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
It's no big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
All right. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw—
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel— It's just— the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the two— Sorry, you have to see this side of me. This nitpicky habit of mine is—
Oh, no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple—
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night, if you don't mind—
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to—
Alice, let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window. Hmm. Have you figured out what happened? I have some theories after seeing the footprints.
I think our guesses are probably
Really? Then let's go first. About that huge
Without a doubt, it was a...
Huh? A flower pot?
It was probably from cargo. You mentioned hearing a soft thump.
Yes, that's what I but let's just assume for...
It was probably knocked over by...
Right. There must be a... Looks like we have the same... That leaves us with just...
There's no doubt. The culprit... There's no paint on the drain pipe. So the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby. If we follow them... Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Let's follow them and check it out.
How could they? I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off? Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM. Here is a proverb. A cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy, you're not helping.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Somebody get away! Hey! There! You ran into that stone! So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit...
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Huh? Oh, well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all. Miss, based on what you just said, may I ask? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him... What I mean is, he's not just this Tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he... excuse me for being presumptuous.
That girl's name is Yuzuha, right? She suddenly changed the subject just now. Seems like...
It's all right. Kama just said he... So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in... no, wait! We're not here to shop! Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other, and yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a... Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. So... How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who... Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they...
Yuzuha,
saying...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking...
Excuse me, can I say Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show? Of course people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Time?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realize I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying, but you don't look so thankful. Are you still so No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being... The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, and I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early... Monato, what's with this person? She seems just...
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not...
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it?
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is some...
See, Monato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an...
Could someone explain what just...
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloom Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make... Let's go, Monato! We're heading to Siloom Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex. Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just... It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way! Of course not! But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask?
Can I come with you to Siloom Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides,
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's a...
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help.
So, we'll be counting.
Monito, if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature.
Oh.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porsalumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Siloon Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
What a shame. I heard Siloon Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the Hollow, and since Porsalumex has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the Hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Siloon Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Siloon Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the Hollow. If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porsalumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
There must be other ways to get to Siloon Bay, right? After all, the elevator wasn't always here.
Exactly. That whole no other route nonsense is just something Porsalumex tells outsiders to fool them.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porsalumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Siloon Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
I wonder how things are going with Monito and...
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Siloon Bay.
We've got enemy.
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Can we implant the mech with memories of accidentally falling or something? All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
Huh?
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us.
Belle! You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you... So what are you doing here? Ms. Ukinami? Mr. Komano? I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but can't do anything, I wouldn't be able... in case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end bad. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Thanks for your kindness, Alice.
Thank you, Belle. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Siloon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow. That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood. Alright then, I've got no objections.
Welcome aboard. A patrol mech is approaching.
Alright, let's see what you've got. Okay, I'll take care of it. You're a real chatterbox, but you handle yourself well in a fight. Oh, I appreciate it.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Shh, let's try to...
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before. Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Nailed it.
Classic Faithin.
Great job, Wise. But keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing.
I'll handle it. I got my back. How much longer until we get to Silent Bay? Please.
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Chance to score. Not going to deal with you individually. And then we're there.
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Need my help, Yuzuha? Sure. Now you see why some just want punching. Right, Belle?
Well done. Everyone, let's move.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with... Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Wow, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance. It was a ghost woman with long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back. Ow! Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story sure changed quick.
That one wasn't a lie. Mello, Dante, and I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up.
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling. But in exchange, you've got... This was part of the last batch delivered to my place. Do you
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go.
Do you need our help?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece. Let's go. Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I never seen you before. But just look at her. Such a graceful, elegant lady clearly wouldn't be a bad person.
Thank you for the compliments. But I doubt that's a convincing reason to trust us. Hey, little one. Actually, we know Miss Yuzuha, the daughter of Mystic Wares' owner, Mr. Ukinami Balrong. We came here with her today.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrong's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say? So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrong's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he? Things are a little complicated now, and I'm afraid Dante might be in serious trouble. Huh? Oh no! What's going on? Can you help him?
Belle! I didn't think you had it in you. Your little prank really impressed me. Mello, if you care about Dante this much, you should stop holding a grudge against him, okay?
So it was all a trick, huh? But I get it. I'll make up with him. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante! Ukinami Balrong! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name! Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think? What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefields send someone else to Wi-Fi Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, all right?
Yes, I will.
All right, then. Let's get going.
Where is Dante's place?
It's up there, very close.
Miss Isolde, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Well, it seems our 4 friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a life round!
Don't shoot, Miss Isolde. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolde isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I didn't expect you to be a regular visitor here. You had us fooled. When we met you and the elevator technician earlier, we thought it was your first time visiting Wi-Fi Peninsula.
I was sent to show the military's goodwill, so it's best not to cause any unnecessary trouble. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolde! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why do you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero, even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie.
If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day. The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
After hearing all that, I feel a bit different.
So, Miss Isolde used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been...
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha, what are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kinda worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the Defense Force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it, but I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
I'm pretty impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quick. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha.
Do you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island I was out there for a while and saw the shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. I think I get why you came to Sylum Bay now. You don't need to explain further.
We're relieved to hear.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the
Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water, but since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exact.
Let's have Fairy map out all the near.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it?
I mean, sure, I guess. But
it might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Ms. Bell.
Miss Isolde?
Raise the gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Look! The toy Denny you fired.
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore, but due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. Let me check today's hollow activity. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Wow. I don't really get it.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
Oh, it's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind.
It's nothing, really. I just...
Miss Ukinami's last name?
Oh, right. It's he said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Mr. Lee sounds like quite...
So, Ukinami is a surname.
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay.
I see. So...
No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the... Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal retainers. But one day, a lost traveler... I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the dragon palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan.
That kind of sounds like a Lemni...
Not kinda sounds like.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before doesn't mean you have to ruin them. Still, it is kind of amazing.
Phew. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not you.
Thank you for your insights, Miss Isolde. You've been a...
No need to thank me. Miss Timefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure...
All right. Since we've pinpointed where the Obscura...
Great idea. There's still some time before nightfall.
Miss Yuzuha, are you going into the hollow?
Ah! There it is! There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited hollow data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Let's move then.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever. We should have run into some enemies by now.
Don't be mad! Clear your mind!
You actually sound kind of excited about it, Monato.
We should be able to sniff out some clues around here with our technique.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here. Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks. Yeah. Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals, I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened. You can't run! Let's go see!
Open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty thick. And there are more monsters, too. help you, Zaha?
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble. Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Wow.
Road ends ahead.
More monsters.
Let's wipe them out and see what clues we can dig up around here. I got this, Alice! There might be acids behind that miasma. You're gonna pay!
I see your weakness. Move with the blade. Adjust your breathing.
Let's check out what's behind that there.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right.
Don't worry, everyone. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff. But it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
All right then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is... My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon... We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
All right, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice
Yes, that's me.
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a
package? Where was it?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store... If possible, would you mind coming with me to take...
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me. The place where the package is stored. How far?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is quite large, in case... What? What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
You're here, Belle.
Signorine, who's still not done with the interrogation?
It appears there's been some progress. I think I heard Master Pan say, "Ah, that's right. Just tell us." Let's wait a little longer.
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice?" And, "Sorry, I'm a mystic."
Are you all right, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite all right. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this. What should we do? Should we get him?
We could go for it, sure. But then what?
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, if we can figure out who they're after, we might be...
I think...
How come?
Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw...
Then we were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komano are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beelion and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
No wonder it was so heavy.
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives, so he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
Who ordered him to transport the explosives?
The one who gave him the orders was his superior at Porsalumex. He's just a low-ranking grunt. He doesn't even know what the explosives were meant for. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's hear the bad news first. Maybe the good news will cheer me up after.
All right. The bad news is, he said tomorrow night is the final run for transporting the explosives. But on the other hand, we found an access card and password on him. You can finally get into that elevator you couldn't access before.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil. What's wrong? I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the Hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Belle, you go ahead and call Yishuan Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
I see. In any case, Belle, you must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow. Porcelumix has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time.
So you mean that they don't have full control over the situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Swabian Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
Sorry to trouble you, Shifu.
There's no need to be so polite. Nothing.
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just a few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some...
Understood. I'll go and check.
Then I'll leave you to it.
Belle, the call's already over? I was just about to...
Huh? Why?
There's not enough rooms at Swabian Temple right now. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room, or Senior Fufu's room. And the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But Miss Ukinami and I just decided to share a room.
In that case...
No problem.
Are you sure it won't be too...
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, With this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel...
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before.
You never went on a field trip as a...
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So...
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda...
Wait!
Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
Ooh, count me in too.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
Huh?
It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my lucky charm. You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo! I used to wait for it to air every week when I was little. How nostalgic.
Right. Yes.
Are you all right? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip?
It's nothing.
Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right?
Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them.
How did you lose it?
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumex's lab inside the Hollow. It was my first time being in a Hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car. Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then. You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him.
Huh?
My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral.
Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost?
Public security searched the crashed vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why...
Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share?
It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid, so I kept it as a lucky charm.
That's it? I thought there'd be some dramatic, plot-twisty story behind it.
Same.
I thought the same as Belle and Mr. Komano.
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on! We all know each other pretty well by now, so you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Manato Mr. Komano. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komano, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt.
Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
Everyone's up. Looks like
Belle, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos.
All right, people, let's move. We can use that elevator. Whoa. There's a lot of porcelain crates here.
Alert. Sample component analysis in progress. Analysis complete. The target's composition is a 99.97% match with the Obscura shard you possess, Master.
Looks like the shard we found came from here. The Obscura and the explosives. Both definitely point to the same place.
Everyone, I just checked. The Obscura here has no coding. It's probably been stashed here temporarily, waiting to be coded.
So, this place really is the factory where they produce the Obscura?
There's no doubt about it. Look, there's a door ahead. Behind it should be the open-air workshop where they cure the coatings.
Let's get going. We need to do a full investigation of this place.
Let's open the door quick so we can investigate the... Huh?
Why have they got so many passcode doors here? I'm getting
Huh?
We've got all the clues for the code.
Huh?
Monsters!
Look at the drainage channels here. Quite a few Obscuras have fallen in.
Don't be mad!
Prepped and ready.
So this is probably how those shards got out.
Adjust your breathing. Why is this place so torn up?
You can't run! Come on, let's go fire up the generator.
I'll leave the heat.
Can't believe there are already so many ethereals here. Wasn't this lab making all those Obscura not too long ago?
Yeah, riddled with flaws.
Yeah, it's just like when a house is left empty and gets covered in...
Got the power up and running.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh. Belle, let's try the reflation technique.
I'll handle it.
Oh, we can pass through now. Great job. All right, the power is on.
We can get through now. Let's go.
Yeah. I've been wanting to ask. Don't you think the Obscura was like a coffin?
Clear your mind. Do they?
And this open workshop is just like a huge mortuary.
Belle, let's go find Yuzuha and the others.
I'm all ears.
There's a monster!
Don't worry. We're here.
Belle, you two stay back. We've got this.
Right. What were you two talking about over in the corridor?
We can keep going.
Let's go check out that building.
There are a lot of scuff marks all over the ground. It seems like a fight broke out here.
The marks lead right through the front door. Looks like the hallway beyond connects to another building. But it's hard to tell how big it is inside.
We've got to be getting closer to the truth.
I agree. But this...
Here. Nope.
If it's not even budging for Monito, I don't think we'll be able to open it. What should we do now?
Hold on. There may be another...
Really? I'm all—
Look! Near the ceiling on the left, there's a ventilation duct connecting the two buildings. It should be big.
Is there something wrong with the
It's nothing. I just remembered a rat got into my house a few days ago.
A rat?
Monato, now's not really the time. Anyway, back on track. I agree with Alice. We should be able to use...
Okay. Belle?
The duct is bigger than I thought. Everyone here?
Yep, don't worry.
I think there's something on the ground.
What was that?
You alright, Yuzuha? You're quiet.
Huh? Me? It's nothing.
I think the miasma is getting thicker here.
There's a light ahead. A room on the left.
Look, that's an Exaltist mark.
Doesn't this place belong to Porceluma?
There's a downward bent ahead. Look at all this stuff. Let's go check on the others. Let's look elsewhere.
Porcelumix and the Exaltists. They've been colluding this whole time.
Things are looking even more complicated than we thought. Huh?
Watch out, guys.
Look out for yourselves!
Warning. Unidentified individuals detected. Rehabilitation area.
Unidentified? Who could that be? Hello, Fairy? Fairy, answer me!
What's going on?
I have no idea. But we just lost connection with outside the hollow.
The monsters are covering?
Using a absorb energy from the miasma to revive it.
If it just keeps feeding on the miasma, it'll get worn down sooner or later. We gotta figure something out.
You look like choosing me as your friend. Behold, the most symmetrical sword blade. Oh no! It's recovering again!
Listen up, everyone. I have a way out.
No! Fire!
You remember that fissure? Being spotted by the connecting corridor, correctly? Fissure is located right outside of this building. Another chance! Through the main gate! Over there! The fissure!
Let's go.
I'll board up!
It's an ambush.
Ferox!
Can you hear me? Oh, good. You're awake. Right. The ether concentration here isn't very high, but if that swelling on your head splits open, the chance of corruption will increase.
Where?
Judging by the direction, we should be in the valley behind the Obscura factory. Oh, we're that close? Ferox took us on a huge detour. I lost track of where we were going. Yuzuha, your sense of direction is amazing. It's not really my sense of direction. Never. Anyway, this used to be the materials lab. After you fainted, Ferox and his men brought us here and locked us up. But since you're from Yunquay Summit, and I'm part of the inspection team, Ferox seems unsure about how to handle us. Gotta say, it's lucky I have you big shots here with me.
Where's Minato?
Minato got dragged off for questioning. They were gonna take me, but he broke free and headbutted the guard. So they decided to take. But one thing's for sure. Ferox is the one shipping explosives into the Hollow. And he's in cahoots with the Exalt. As for why he wanted to destroy the Obscura factory and the lab, the answer is...
It's because of the regenerating monster.
Yup. Ferox's people call it a miasmic fiend. And apparently it just showed up near the Obscura factory not long ago. Ferox sent a bunch of folks to take it out, but they got wrecked, and so did the factory. The monster still hangs around the factory, but its territory is spreading. I heard the guards say it even made it to the industrial port last time.
Do you think the white-haired ghost the Asylum Bay kids talked about might actually be...
It's gotta be! IUA is usually always talking nonsense. I never take any of that seriously. Back on track. If the monster causes any casualties, HIA or Hand will definitely get involved. And once they start chasing it down, they'll figure out Ferox and the Exultus are in it together.
So to keep his crimes under wraps, Ferox had no choice but to get rid of the monster and the evidence.
Oh, and that issue you had with connecting to the outside of the hollow during the earlier fight. Have you fixed it?
Nope. Still can't. Right before the signal cut out, I kinda heard Fairy say something like, unidentified individuals detected rapidly approaching. I thought it meant on our side.
Did something happen over at the Swabian Temple too?
We need to figure out how to get ourselves out.
Proxy, you're so good at handling crises. So, a few minutes before, a room without windows like this must have some vents for fresh air. Must be hiding in the... If we can find a vent?
Oh, I see! But do you think the vents here are as wide as the ones in the factory?
Should be fine. Let's just get...
All right, let's hurry and leave. The ether must have gotten into the room through here. Thankfully, no crystals have formed inside.
It's the exit! No one's here. Let's get down.
Watch out! Monsters!
Let's be quick and quiet. It'd be trouble if Ferox's men find us.
I see your weakness.
There's a vent in the corner of this room. Maybe we can use the... It worked. Now we can get to the vent.
Let's hurry up.
Wonder where this will lead us.
Shh, guys. I think I hear someone next door.
We need to stop the fan.
What do you think the Exaltists are after? Who knows? Take it.
Let's get out of here quick! The vent straight ahead!
I've been backing you for ages, and this is the mess you leave me with?
I hear someone right ahead.
It's Ferox.
What do you want from me, huh? Oh, you Exaltists. Look, I've been more than generous to you over the years. As long as you give me the tech, you can carry on with your research and praising your creator or whatever. I've never stopped you, right? But seriously, you caused this huge mess in Wi-Fi and then just vanished overnight, leaving the miasmic fiend in my factory? What's the deal with that, huh?
You mortals just won't get the Great Overseer's plan.
Wait, Overseer? Is he talking about Mevarok? But didn't Shifu take him out already? Or did they...
Oh, cut the crap! Where's Mevarok now? Where'd that guy take the other Exaltists? Take him away and make him talk. He'll crack.
Yes, sir.
By the way, did that young man held in the warehouse out front say anything? Who sent them? A Yunquei Summit disciple and the...
He's blacked out twice, but just won't say...
Well, wake him up and keep interrogating him. This is ridiculous. Why are all these...
Oh no, this is bad. Ferox said that Monato's being kept... Mr. Ferox!
What do you mean, something's wrong? Out with...
While we were trying to take down one of them, those tumor things on its body suddenly burst, and then it was about our height at first, but it grew way bigger and got more aggressive. We had no choice but to lure it to an empty room on the first floor of the lab building.
Those monsters change shape. What exactly are the Exaltists? Can we get the power in the lab back up?
We've managed to restore some power, if even just one...
All right, enough. I get it.
All clear. Let's hurry up and get Monato. This should be the place.
Spit it out, or things are gonna get a lot worse for you.
Let's catch him off guard and...
Huh? Who's there? Show yourself!
Need my help, Yuzuha?
They're the ones we locked up! How'd they get here?
I won't let you. Monato, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you really okay?
See? I'm awake and all good. Just a bit banged up. Honestly, being sore from a long day at work would be worse. Don't worry. We still need to figure out how to escape. If it comes to the point where I think I'm gonna slow you guys down, I'll let you know.
Hey, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck.
Sorry.
All right, now let's hurry up and find a way out.
I know it might sound a bit strange coming from a time field, but I just want to say that we've actually got a solution right here.
Do to them what they did to us.
What the?
Oh, he looks really uncomfortable.
No need to feel guilty, Alice. Being nice to bad guys is just being mean to yourself. Alrighty, you awake?
Yeah, I'll talk.
Where's the nearest exit?
It's on the second floor of the lab building.
The lab building?
Yeah, if you head out of the main gate of the warehouse, it's the building right across. That's it. There's a stable fissure on the end of the second floor that leads to the industrial port. That's how we used to get here.
How can we trust you?
I got a phone. It's in my suit's inner pocket, and it has the map.
Oh, let me check. Just as I thought.
What is it, Yuzuha?
Nothing. He isn't lying. The fissure is hidden at the room at the end of the hallway. But what did you...
It's the building. It's not safe anymore. The Exaltists are doing some weird experiments in there, and there are monsters in those tanks. With the power cut.
Any other exits?
Yes. There's a big plaza on the other side of the warehouse.
No. That's the way we were brought in. Ferox went that way just now. If we get close...
Sounds like the lab is our only option.
All right. Then thanks for the info, mister.
Huh? Hey, wait.
Oh.
All right, let's head to the lab.
The door is over there!
Impressive. You just took one.
The elevator is right across!
Leave the miasma to me.
There's something behind the door.
The fissure's on the second floor. Let's move! Monato!
Are you okay, Monato?
I'm fine. You handle the miasma. We'll take care of this thing.
This presence. Listen, guys. This is a sacrifice. Yes, it's the kind of monster the Exalted have been researching for a long time. So much already.
For the Time Guild name, I will never lose!
I heard some noise in the lab building where that monster was locked up.
What? You mean those brats got away? Were they the ones that... Yes? Got it. Let's move. Team A's already gone in through the back door to the second floor. They won't let them get near the fissure.
Oh no, I think...
I hear them from the second floor and outside. What do we do now? Ugh.
Monato, wait. You're...
Belle.
There's a lot of space outside and a lot of fog. Can we use the weather to our advantage? But if they block off just a few key routes, we'll never... What about the second floor? There are enemies guarding the fissure. Focus. Think...
Okay, listen up, guys. Take the elevator down to the basement, and at the end of the hallway, there's a giant sewer that leads straight to the underground river on Lemnian Island. It's a bit risky, but it's definitely a way out.
What?
The enemies are right on our tail, so come on! Hurry up! We're running out of time! This way! Follow me!
Hey, you little punks! Listen up! Give up and surrender now!
Uh-oh. More monsters!
Monato!
Oh, you think you can get away?
Fire! Ignore him! Focus on the monster!
I can always get to your family and friends!
This way! Hurry!
And I've got ways to make them vanish without a trace!
Ignore the monsters! Just charge right through! Here we are.
It's just as you said.
Belle, Monato, Alice, come on, let's rip these boards off. We'll use them to... Right!
Yuzo, how did you...
Shh! Don't talk. Save your... Wait. Yup, you guessed it. When I was little, I was a test subject for Porcelumex, and lived in this lab for I thought I'd be a test subject forever. But one day, this uncle helped me escape. I never thought I'd come back here. And I can't believe they're still up to no good after all the... Yuzo... They're catching up to us. Let's hustle. The water's cold. Belle, you and Monato should use the same board. You guys go... Hold on tight to the float. This river moves fast, so we can get out of this hollow in 20 minutes.
Alice, Yuzuha, we'll head out.
Don't worry about us. Good. They're off. Grab the float.
Wait, what do you mean my turn?
What? You go first.
No!
I'm not lying.
No! I won't!
Listen, Alice. I know it sucks, but I'm pretty sure that as long as...
What are you... Yuzuha?
I'm the one who dragged you all into...
What? Yuzuha! Please! Just come with me!
Alice! Don't you get it? You lost your dad because of me!
What did you say?
Alice, I'm sorry. I owe you this.
What is this? Yuzuha! Yuzuha! Yuzuha!
It's okay. This will work. Now, time to do what must be done! All the nearby monsters are sorted. Time to go and say hi.
Found him! In here!
Mr. Ferox, just one little girl. Well, she's... You useless fool. Hey, kid, where are you? I'm sure you all heard...
There is no doubt in my mind, Mr. Ferox. But seriously, why, at this critical moment...
What do you mean?
For a big shot like you, sir, as for the others.
Ha! Nice try. You're just saying they're not a threat to me.
Yeah.
Taking all the blame yourself. But seriously, what do you...
Mister, don't be mad. You're a bit... Remember this, Mark? Years ago, you once said she was...
Too bad she vanished.
Oh, I get it now. Someone, grab her!
Nobody move! If anyone takes a step closer, it'll be Mr. Ferox. Now that you're remembering all this, if you let them go, I can help you make back your losses.
What? You want...
That's right.
Wow. You finally broke...
No, Mr. Ferox. Yup.
You're doing great. Is it Pete?
Probably.
That's right. It's this vent. Wow. So this is... Huh? It's a...
Come.
Wait for me, Daddy!
So, what I didn't expect because... Oh, no.
Why is that? What's all over this child's body? Before it gets out...
Mister?
Don't say something so... Yes. Even if...
Mister?
You go first. Now...
Okay.
All right, I can't let them discuss...
And as luck with that...
Where are we?
It's outside the hollow. What about Yuzuha and Alice? Did they...
I'm here.
Alice.
Yuzuha.
Wait. Look. Something's coming.
That shadow. No, wait. Hold on. Are those Ferox's men?
Uh-huh. Right there.
Wait. Did I...
Belle! It's me! Still feeling cold, Belle?
No, thanks.
Well, the color's back in your cheek. We've puzzled out what went down while you were dealing with that Maya, but Obel squad beat them to it.
Sorry, Belle. I was hoping to reconnect soon. Good thing Colonel Isolde...
Colonel Isolde?
Sorry, I haven't had... I'm still on active duty at first. Listen, if I had known this...
Honestly, But right now, the most important...
Right. I'll talk with Magus about it.
Oh. Oh?
Alice, you doing all right?
Oh, Belle, it's you.
You good? You've been holding that hairpin for a while.
I'm fine, really. No need to worry about me. My father didn't actually die in a car accident. He discovered the secret of that lab.
I didn't mean to dig up any painful memories.
Yes, but what's strange is the feeling that fills my heart right now. My father didn't turn a blind eye to evil. He saved Yuzuha. Belle, you know, right before Yuzuha pushed me away, she told me But I don't agree. When my father saved her, he wouldn't have wanted her to repay him like that someday. Belle, I must get Yuzuha out. I want Ferox and...
Exactly. Something feels different.
Let's go. Time's running out. We need to discuss...
All right, everyone's here. Let's kick the Captain Magus.
Roger that. All right, everyone. First, our identities
As you all know,
That is...
Yes. There was a route we used before. In a panic to escape the miasmic fiend, I had them blow up the fissure at the lab.
Well, it was a tough call. And I just checked with Fairy. We found the blast set off a chain reaction that totally wrecked the hollow structure. Now the route from Siloon Bay to the lab, the extra travel time could throw off our entire mission.
Is there really no other way to get into the hollow?
There is another way, and the entrance is pretty close. But it's only accessible by cable car.
In other words, right under Porcelumex's... That certainly is tricky. With all the recent security checks, the cable car entrance to the hollow is tightly controlled. Just getting the cable car running requires...
high-level internal permissions within Porcelumex. Wait a sec.
Belle? Wait, do you mean...
Yup. The two bigwigs of Porcelumex, Ferox and Lucro, have been at each other's throats since forever, and Damien's stuck in the middle of their drama. If we hand him this chance to bring Ferox down, and if he plays it right, He could cozy up to Lucro and climb the Porcelumex ladder.
You're right. Damien's sharper than anyone when it comes to personal gain. There's no way he'd pass up a deal like this. And as long as he can back us up, we can keep Obel Squad's identity under wraps.
What do you think, Colonel?
I have no objections. Honestly.
All right. I'll call Damien right...
Magus, let every...
Yes, ma'am.
I must be seeing things. Not only do we have Yunque Summit, but also Miss Timefield and Missy. Looks like you've set up quite the surprise for me, Master. So, Ferox has been colluding with the Exaltus and running a secret lab in the Hollow. Now he's kidnapped your Master Bell. Do you
It means there's a solid opportunity, Mr. Damien. Ferox's actions seriously threaten the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula and even Porcelumex. If we work together to stop him, not only can we keep Wi-Fi safe, but you'll also get rid of a major obstacle in your...
I cannot deny that things would be much easier, but if we catch him now, I'm afraid Wi-Fi Peninsula will have much more than just a safety inspection to worry about.
It may damage the company's reputation in the short term, but if you're the one bringing this to light during the safety inspection, neither the government nor the Defense Force will have anything against you. And in the long run, it shows people Porcelumex...
You certainly make some good points. But emphasizing the upsides while avoiding mention of the potential risks isn't exactly I was assuming our success when I said that Wi-Fi Peninsula would have more to worry about. But what if we fail? Time's running out. Once Ferox destroys the evidence, all your accusations will turn into baseless defamation. And if that happens, no one will emerge unscathed. Let me reiterate. You are, without a doubt, dangling an enticing opportunity in front of me. But there's nothing solid enough for the sake of our friendship. I can pretend today didn't happen. I'll take my leave.
Wait!
Mr.
Damien? If you can help us with our upcoming mission, I, as the heir of the Timefield family, promise that once it's done...
Hold on, Alice. What do you say?
Oh.
That's right. In addition, So, Mr. Damien,
I didn't think the Timefield princess could muster the courage to look me straight in the eye and speak like this.
Are we in agreement then?
If the heir of the Timefield family is putting her chips on the table, backing down now would only make me look like a... I've arranged for the cable car.
Can you actually
You should be grateful I have the... But let's get one thing... As for whether I can convince...
That's fine. It's more...
All right. Have we established...
It's settled. The first... Once Yishuan Shifu gets here...
Adding Yishuan Shifu to the mix should certainly improve our chances.
If we are the ones to bring...
It's reassuring to see how
Sorry I can't come with.
Don't worry, Minato. We'll make if everyone's prepared. Let's not waste time.
Target area reached.
I can see it.
Wait, does that mean...
You mean the monster you ran into?
All right, everyone. Don't worry, we got it. Let's go.
Watch out, monsters!
Leave it to us, Roxy. Nearby biothermal signals.
Is it Ferox's men?
No. I suspect it's the survivor from outside the door that was on the ground.
Ether vision activate.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, just as you said, someone's up.
The others seem to have fled to the warehouse. There are so many bodies in here!
Seems there's a...
Don't come any closer!
Someone's there!
Take out the monsters and protect the survivor.
Thank heavens! Someone's here!
Focus on the deck.
Help! Help me!
Stay in the corner. Don't move.
Finally! We're saved!
What happened here?
Ah! Am I really so scared of that monster that I'm here?
Your hearing and mind are fine. So can you please calm down for a moment and tell us what happened here? Please, be honest. What you say could really help save lives.
Just now. We were checking the explosives nearby when that miasmic fiend suddenly came. Everyone jumped into action.
We've seen it before.
There was a researcher with Ferox who said the monster's core is special, wrapped in something that gives it those powers. But every time we tried to hit the...
Where did Ferox go?
I was out cold, so I don't know where everyone went after that. But yeah, she's supposed to be a prisoner. But for some reason, Ferox has been treating her like a princess. He said he wouldn't let her get...
Great. At least use...
There are traces...
Wait! Because of the fiend. The thing is...
What?
That damn miasmic fiend is...
It appears we must handle both the rescue and the explosives simultaneously.
There's no need to worry.
That voice... It's...
Sorry for the wait, Belle. I've met up Defense Force friends. The Defense Force can focus...
It's rare, but this time I actually agree with the Yunque. All right then, Seed and Soldier 11, you're with me on the explosives. Trigger, go with the proxy and keep looking for Ferox.
Yes, Captain.
Mister, do you know where all the
Yeah, I do.
Can you show us, please? Proxy, don't worry. Trigger, Alice, let...
handle it. Yeah.
Monsters here are strong. Stay alert.
Catch with your blind spots.
Copy. Biosignal detected. A small organism is in the corner of the plaza.
Be careful! Don't fight head on! Small organism?
Aging head.
Could it be Kama? You'll regret choosing me as your opponent. Adjust your breathing.
Adjusting for wind.
A chance to score! A flurry of thrusts! Thrusting! Wait!
I'll take point. Ether vision activate.
You'll regret choosing me as your opponent.
Time to pin them down.
Clear your mind.
Recalibrating.
Keep it up. Focus on the target.
Nice try. Melody of combat.
Flurry of thrusts.
I'll pierce right through.
It really is Kama. He's heading into that building.
Follow him. Yuzuha must be in there.
It's Yuzuha's voice!
I'm not too late, am I?
You're just in time. Now then, let's put an end to this. Yuzuha, you good?
Don't worry. I'm good.
Good. That's what I like to hear.
Help this monster.
Wise filled me in on the way over. Its core is unique, allowing it to soak up energy from the miasma to heal itself. Totally horrific. But hey, don't forget, we at Yunkwei Summit specialize in dealing with such evil. Also, this monster seems to be connected to my past. The one who tied the knot must be the one to untie it, right? Got it! It's about to absorb energy from the miasma again. Strength and finesse. Okay, I'll deal with it.
My sword always points to victory.
Its self-healing power is gone. In a way, it's also free from its pain. Your face is sealed.
Did you say something when she hit the monster?
Just a few incantations. Come on, let's put it out of its misery.
Watch out! The enemy's not happy!
Let's admit some stings. Move!
Slowing down. Keep it up, everyone. Cycle of yin and yang. Since you're the manifestation of my past regrets. The memories scatter to the wind, along with those memories.
To Xanobus! A perfect enough test! Let's go! It's too late to back down now!
Over here!
Mr. Ferox, I suggest you give up on running.
Please don't shoot!
Here. This is yours! It's mine. It was your— Take it! We're going to live on together! You don't get to brush this off like it's nothing! Alice, I won't let you say things like—
Hey.
We'll live on, together. You have my word. I promise. There. No more crying.
All right, disciples. I'm heading out. Keep an...
You look a bit tired, Shift.
Yes, we caught Ferox, but figuring out what to do with him has everyone on edge. I'm grateful they respect Yunquei Summit's input, but honestly, it's exhausting worrying about being used as pawns in such a tangled mess of a situation. I'd rather be cleaning up the lab in the...
What's it like in the Hollow now?
That area's already secured, and the evidence that the Exaltists and Porcelumics didn't manage to destroy is being moved out of the Hollow bit by bit. Lucre managed to get Porcelumics to investigate first on the grounds of business secrets, and Damien is in charge.
Seems Damien made the right move with the deal. He should be solid.
And about that miasmic fiend's origins, it looks like they used some of my past memories I left in the miasma to create it. I'd suspected as much, but seeing its face with my own eyes, it still sent a shiver through me. Don't worry, what's in the past no longer binds. And besides, we freed that creature from the weight of human memories. That, in its own way, is also a kind of mercy. From what Ferox and the others said, we can be certain that the monster was made by...
So that Overseer really is alive.
I'm not sure. It feels like the Exaltists made the monster just to draw attention to their link with Ferox. Alright, let's not dwell on this for now. Is your...
Yeah. Belle and I are...
With Ferox's downfall, all those tops higher-ups who came to Wi-Fi just on a brief formality can't leave yet.
and the inspection team can actually wrap. Anyway, I'll be taking my leave.
See you, Shifu. It's almost time, Belle. Let's... Oh.
Belle!
Morning.
Monato!
Yeah, the injuries.
Look! Just a
At least I've stopped all my.
stand-up comedy! Huh?
Spook Shack?
Yeah, Spook Shack is an internet forum where people share and solve.
Not really straight.
Thanks.
Right, Alice. About...
Well, yesterday, as Grandpa's gotten a lot better, he told me that he kept the patent mainly because maintaining some family assets cost money. And, more importantly, he felt I wasn't. But now he says he's not worried about me anymore. So it's time to. Without the income from the patent, I think he'll ask me to help with donating or selling some family assets that need a lot of funding to maintain. Like libraries and museums.
But is it really okay if he finds out you tricked?
Without the anti-corruption, I believe he'll understand that what we're... Also, I don't think Mr. Damien is as cold-hearted as he seems. Besides, as a businessman,
Timefield opens anti-corruption medicine patent to the public. So she kept her promise and transferred the patent to Porcelumex. But at the same time, we got played by a little brat. Looks like I really underestimated her.
Pardon the interruption, Mr. Damien. The files on the violations involving Ferox and the... We also found a deployment list for Obscura. Please, have a look.
What's this all about? Over the past 6 months, the Exaltis Labs deployed more than 300 Obscura units in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Yet, not a single one has been... What on earth are they trying to do?
Reporting in! The map with detailed locations of the Obscura units is complete.
Thank you. It looks like our battle is about to begin.
Huh?
You should stay away from water-related danger.
Wi-Fi Peninsula again tomorrow.